The British pound moves like it's auditioning for a reality TV meltdown. Seriously, one whiff of bad economic data and it's flipping tables, crying in the bathroom, and blocking people on social media. And yet, there are traders out there, bless their hearts, trying to handle this currency with the same tools they'd use for a tutorial on coloring inside the lines. Cute. Welcome to this mess. And congrats, honestly, because unlike the majority sleepwalking through Forex, like it's still 2015, you stumbled across something that might actually teach you something. Not another mind numbing how to draw a trendline lecture. Not another fake guru blowing smoke about his 98% win rate from his Airbnb penthouse. This? This is for anyone who's been smacked in the face by GBP's mood swings and is finally tired of wondering why every perfect setup gets wrecked like a toddler at a wedding buffet. Let's not pretend the British pound is just a currency. Nah, it's more like an unstable charming, unpredictable, deeply affected by external validation, aka interest rates, and if you ignore its texts, aka economic reports, it will absolutely ruin your week. Want to know why that textbook breakout failed? Probably because the Bank of England coughed during a press conference and the entire market heard asthma. That little inhale was enough to spook traders into thinking rates might stay flat instead of rising. Suddenly, everything that looked bullish now looks like a prank. Even funnier? The person who missed the speech but entered anyway because a candle closed above resistance. Good job, cowboy. Imagine trading the pound without understanding what inflation means to the UK economy. That's like building IKEA furniture without looking at the manual and wondering why your bookshelf looks like modern art. The moment CPI comes out hotter than expected, everyone panics. Is the BOE going to raise rates? Hold them? Cry softly in a corner? The market doesn't wait for your indicator to catch up. It reacts instantly. Blink and you'll miss the spike, and probably your account balance too. And oh boy, nothing quite like employment data to send traders into a frenzy. 1 minute it's calm, next minute an unemployment jump from 8K to 50K sends the pound skidding faster than a drunk guy on a treadmill. But there's always that one optimist staring at the RSI like, I think it's oversold. No, Greg, it's panicking. Big difference. Political risk? Oh, that's the good stuff. Remember Brexit? Of course you do, unless you blacked it out. A whole nation basically voted to YOLO the economy, and the pound responded the only way it knew how, by collapsing like a deck chair in a hurricane. And what did most retail traders do? Probably Googled, what is Brexit, after their GBP trades got obliterated. Sweet. The fun doesn't stop there. In case no one mentioned it, the British economy is kind of a drama magnet. One chancellor throws out a mini budget with more holes than Swiss cheese, and boom, GBP dives to historic lows. The entire world watches in disbelief, while some traders try to long it because it's due for a bounce. That's not a setup. That's wishful thinking dressed up as strategy. And who's reading the BOE meeting minutes? Who's tracking the inflation reports, the GDP numbers, the trade deficits? Answer: not nearly enough. Everyone's busy drawing lines on charts like they're mapping treasure on a beach, while the actual clues are hidden in plain sight. In boring government reports, no one wants to read. Good luck making consistent money when you skip all the pages and only read the cover. Let's talk about sentiment, shall we? Ever heard of risk on and risk off? It's a global mood swing thing. When everyone feels good, the pound does too. But when the vibe turns dark, thanks to wars, oil prices, bad headlines, the pound gets ghosted. It's the market's emotional sponge, soaking up whatever the global mood happens to be that week. You think your Bollinger Band cares about trade wars? Think again. Now, if any of this feels like a personal attack, good. That means the ego bruised, which also means something might finally stick. The words, intentionally sharp, because apparently kind encouragement hasn't worked. The British pound doesn't care about your feelings. Neither does this content. The saddest part? Some traders will walk away from this and think, nah, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. And they will. All the way to margin call city. Meanwhile, the ones who start tracking fundamentals, real ones, are the ones who will stop treating trading like a roulette table and start acting like they've actually opened a Bloomberg tab. GBP is sensitive. It reacts to the BOE, inflation, jobs data, trade numbers, and political gaffes. And it reacts fast. So, unless someone's got faster fingers than a cat on a laser pointer, the only real edge is preparation. Real preparation, as in knowing when a rate decision is coming, understanding what's priced in, reading, not skimming those economic reports. Yeah, imagine that. Actually reading. To anyone still hoping there's a magic combination of indicators that will tame this beast, here's a spoiler: there isn't. The market isn't your friend. It's a casino where the house knows economics and you're still trying to remember what bond yield means. And no, you don't need a PhD in macroeconomics to trade GBP. But if BOE still sounds like a new energy drink to you, we've got issues. The British pound is a mirror of the UK economy, and the UK economy is a full-time soap opera. If you're only showing up with colored lines and vibes, don't be surprised when the plot twists leave you broke. This is Traxing. We do not babysit. We do not sugarcoat. There are no sparkly animations, no motivational soundtracks, just harsh truths and sharp sarcasm piped straight into your trading soul. It's a black screen and a loud voice saying what everyone else is too scared to admit. Most people suck at this, and it's their own fault. Subscribe? Sure, if you want more of this madness. Don't? Also fine. The market doesn't care, and neither do we. But if curiosity drags you back here, dragging your ego behind you, there might still be hope. Maybe even profit. Either way, buckle up, because this isn't the channel for comfort. It's the one for clarity. Brutal, hilarious, offensive clarity. Stick around, or don't. But those who do might just stop losing.